All right, this is another way of doing calf raises. We're gonna do it on this step here. And usually we'll have the patient next to something that they can hold on to. And they'll just put their toes on the edge of the board and just go up and down, nice and controlled, 3 sets of 15, and keeping their legs straight. All right, this is eccentric heel raises. And what you'll do is you'll have them on this step like this, holding onto something to support themselves, and they'll go up and then slowly let themselves down, and then back up, slowly let themselves back down. Also do this on one leg. You'll have the patient up on the step, holding onto something to support themselves. They'll go up on 2 legs and then come down on the affected leg, and back up, and then down slowly. Another way you can do these calf raises is on the total gym with this platform lifted up, or you can do it just on one leg to make it more difficult. Next exercise is called calf raises with ball squeeze. So just take one of the balls about this size and have the patient put it between their ankle / heel, and then they'll just go up and down doing normal calf raises, 3 sets of 15 while holding that ball. This next exercise is called Isometric plantar flexion, and you'll have the patient come sit on the universal machine in the corner. They'll just extend their legs out like this, and they can do it with both their feet or just the affected leg, and they'll just push out and hold it for 10 seconds, and they'll do 10 sets. All right, so we've already talked about single leg stands before, but these are just some ways to modify it to progress the patient. You can have them stand on the Bosu ball just on one leg, and then you can also have them standing on the Bosu ball, the foam or whatever, just doing a ball toss while standing on one leg, like that.
If you want to do tandem stance, then their feet position would be like this, with one foot in front of the other. So when you're doing balancing, you have feet together, or Romberg. You have single leg stance with one leg in the air, and then you also have tandem stance with one foot in front of the other.
This is sports cord closed chain. On the charts, it will be written as SCCC. And so we have these bands here. Red is the lightest, and then the blue one and black one are a little bit heavier. And what you have the patient do is they'll wrap the band around their unaffected leg. They'll be standing on the affected leg. This helps with their balance training and everything. And you'll give them a chair or something to kind of lean against, but we don't want them to put a ton of weight on it. It's just to steady them. And they'll just balance on the affected leg, and they'll go in 4 directions like this, and they'll do 3 sets of 15 each way.
Just to be clear as well, if we were to write SCOC, then you could do the sport cord in an open chain, meaning that the affected leg or the injured leg is not the one you're balancing on. That's not typically the way we do it, but in theory you could have the affected leg be the one actually swinging. That uses it more like the multi-hip would though.
This exercise is the plantar flexion stretch. So we'll have the patient bring their foot up and just stretch their foot by pulling their toes down, and they'll hold it for 30 seconds 3 times. All right, this is how you set up a patient on the total gym with the BAPS board. You'll screw this onto the BAPS board, making sure it's on the correct side. And then you'll slide it down here and then lock it into place on the other side, making sure it's in place. They'll do the same parameters while they're laying down on the total gym. Just rotating the foot and trying to keep the knee as still as possible.
All right, this exercise are going to be some ladder drills. So the first one to start off is going to call it 2-foot run. You're going to do 2 feet in each square. The first time they'll lead with 1 foot, and then they'll flip around at the end and lead with the other foot. It's called the Icky Shuffle. You'll start on the outside of it, and you go 2 feet into the square and 1 foot out. 2 feet in, 1 out. And it doesn't matter which side they start on because they do both feet. This one's called buzzsaw. They're going to start again on the outside of the ladder but facing it. They go 2 feet in and then 2 feet out, leading with the same foot as the direction that they're going. Once they get to the end, they'll switch to the other side, leading with the opposite. This one is called cross-country skiers. You're also going to start on the side of the ladder, and you'll be jumping 2 feet in each square as you go down, And then just like buzzsaw, once they're going the opposite way, they'll switch with the other foot. This one is called 2-foot hops, pretty self-explanatory. 2 feet in each square, you're just gonna hop with both feet in each square. This one's called 1-foot hop, so you're just gonna have on the affected leg, hopping in 1 foot in each square. This one's called the 1-foot run. It's because you get 1 foot in each square, so you're just gonna step 1 foot. And each ladder drill is gonna be down and back the ladder 3 times. All right, this exercise is called single leg cone taps. So the patient will start standing on the affected leg and bend down and tap each cone with the same hand as leg 3 times 30 seconds. This machine is called the WBV, or whole body vibration. It's controlled by this remote that's usually kept on the windowsill near it. All it's going to do is going to vibrate back and forth to make it more challenging for the person to balance either on their legs or their arms. So the way to start it is you turn it on using this red power button, and then you'll press play. You have to point it at it though, so you'll press the play button. It's a little sticky, and it'll start vibrating back and forth, and you use this button to increase the speed of it. And we usually try to keep it somewhere between 10 and 20 on the machine, and so it's just the speed that it'll be vibrating back and forth. The patient can stand on it and just vibrate back and forth like this, or on one leg. It makes it very challenging.
Also do this one single leg, and it'll be indicated on the chart. You'll just have them go up on one leg.
Maddie, did I tell you about that
and
lash
then
I
go
found the other day?
Sorry. Okay.
This is a lot harder when there's people around.
I'm doing it. They go up on 2, down on 1. And you can put it on. Oh, dang it, I put it backwards. Start over.
Okay.
So to do, and you'll just screw it into the machine. You can pop
With the same hand as leg is for balance and strengthening the muscles.